Okay, we're on the ferry to Mattancherry and Kochi. Now, whether it's Bangkok, whether it's Kochi river, ferries are always the quickest way to cut across town. Kochi has always been a port of entry. As the story goes, in 1341, there was a flood in the river Periyar which destroyed the port at Muziris, which is about 25-30 kilometers off Kochi, and opened up a lagoon in Kochi, and the city became the hub for traders from all over the world. That time the spice trade was big. It has had pretty far-reaching ramifications for Kerala's history.
The Chinese were the first to arrive, then came the Portuguese, the Arabs, the Dutch, and finally the British. All of them have left their mark on the city's identity. This is Fort Kochi, the most enduring artifice of the Portuguese rule. A lovely atmospheric locale, the enclave is Kochi's cultural hub, with art galleries, cafes, boutiques and museums. This vibrant-looking EV fits right into the colour scheme, and it's getting a lot of attention.
Nice car.
You like it, huh?
Yeah, very nice color.
The colors really do pop. I mean, I've seen red, I've seen yellow, and I've seen copper. This is the new Tata Punch EV.
It looks very nice. Nice interior.
Michael wasn't in the script. He walked across to take a closer look at the car, and we got an impromptu tour of Fort Kochi.
This is a very atmospheric street, yeah?
Yeah.
A lot of selfie takers, I am assuming.
Yeah, a lot of people take photographs down the street.
So this is like a popular touristy street, is it?
Yes. This is where I work actually. It's an Orville shop.
It does have an Orville, Goa vibe in places.
This is the David Hall on the left.
What happens at the David Hall?
David Hall, now there's an art gallery there. And this is the St. Francis Church. The first church in India.
Really?
Yes.
Established when?
I think it's 1500 or something.
It is a gorgeous looking church.
This is Vasco da Gama's house. He used to live here.
Oh, wow. Anyway, so thoughts on the car?
I think it's a nice car. Very nice color.
We have to be more specific than that. You did say they're extremely silent and they need to make some sound.
I think the vehicle needs to make some sort of sound so people would know there's a vehicle behind. And
Right.
This is too quiet.
It's really quiet.
Yeah, really quiet.
Actually, the noise insulation I've realized is pretty good because when I was trying to talk to my DOP live-in with the window up, I couldn't hear anything. And also it's actually quite noisy, but it doesn't appear to be particularly noisy inside the car, huh? Thanks for showing me around.
Yeah,
I
you're
never
welcome.
have discovered Vasco's house.
Yeah. So this is his house where he used to live while he was here staying in India.
I was thinking of a very strange thing the other day. I was thinking about when we came into Kochi and we were flying into Kochi. I was like, well, now when people come to India, they come by air largely.
Yeah.
You don't have seafaring people anymore.
Right now, not many.
And not many exactly.
Yeah.
But even today, if you were to arrive by ship to Kochi and this is the first Indian city you saw, you would have a very different impression of the country.
Yeah, definitely.
It's amazing how things change like that.
Yeah.
But this is a fascinating enclave. I'm going to come and spend a couple of days here probably.
Come and
You know?
sometime here.
Anyway, I'm going to go check out the Biennale now.
Okay.
Let's see how that goes.
Okay.
Right, Michael?
So, yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Kochi's syncretic identity is indistinguishable from the myriad cultures that have shaped it over the centuries. A melting pot of languages, people and architecture, the city's culture is one of assimilation, not rejection. It has an assuredness that makes it open to new ideas, expression, innovation, and inescapably art.
This is such a bonus. Now, the Kochi-Muziris Biennale is the finest, the largest, and one of the most expansive art exhibitions in Asia. Certainly the largest in India. This year there are 60 projects across 22 venues. Every 2 years the Biennale comes to Fort Kochi, and it transforms the place. Warehouses become galleries, spice go-downs become canvases, and courtyards like these have really interesting discussions about identity and memory and what have you. It's also a very accessible exhibition. There's nothing exclusionary about this art, so to speak. So anyway, I thought I'd pay a visit and have a look at whatever I can afford to see in a day or two.
Curated by Nikhil Chopra and HH Art Spaces, the 6th edition of the Kochi-Muziris Biennale is titled For the Time Being. A living ecosystem that emphasizes the body as a repository of memory and a witness to temporality. This is the lovely Anna Chakola. She runs the official Biennale shop, curates all these thingamajigs, and makes sure that everyone visiting the Biennale leaves with a piece of the art with them.
So how is the Biennale this year? Is it any different?
Well, it's much more spread out. It's also gone on to the other island, which is Wellington Island, where
Yes.
it's never been before.
It's never been to England
No,
before?
no.
Oh, I see. Okay.
This is the first time.
Okay.
So it's interesting for visitors to come because I think the unique aspect of being in Kochi
Right.
is just the venues we get to play around with,
Right,
that the curator
yeah.
has really gone into pepper warehouses and these old hangers and stuff.
Spice go-downs.
Exactly, and that makes installations and everything so much more powerful.
Town sort of transform during the Biennale. Does it really transform in character?
Well, it's concentrated, into this area, which is
Right.
Fort Kochi, and absolutely everything comes alive. And what I love about a place like Kochi is that, even the local community,
Right.
they're excited about being it. It's not oh my God, what are all these tourists or whatnot? It's we're excited and we want to be part of it and we want to support
Right.
the system that is maybe not fully built to be able to take all of this
This
for such a
huge
3-month
influx.
concentration,
Right.
but it works itself out.
I walked in here and I said, for the time being, and I'm like, okay, well, what does that mean? Does it mean, transitory nature of life and art, or does it mean that your perspectives evolve and art evolves and how you look at it evolves? I was walking through right now, and there's this installation inside with these Venus flytraps, and of course it's a piece about resistance. That's the bigger theme. But to me personally, it was there are people out there gobbling up your time. It's essential they be identified and nullified,
Yeah.
So it's so funny that interpretation,
Yeah.
when it comes to art, is so sort of such a blank canvas.
And as it should be,
Yeah.
it's what you create of it. For me personally, that's art. I can walk through what immediately grips me and where does that hit? I started collecting art at a young age, but not it's crazy expensive art, but it's something that I immediately look at. I'm what is it about it that I know I want to live with? Because it stirs something up in me.
Right.
And that conversation is a very personal conversation.
Right.
It doesn't, and whenever people, we talked about this earlier, people oh, I don't understand
Right.
art, so
Right.
you feel intimidated by it,
Right.
so what's the point of me going, right? And I find that to be a shame because I think that's what has happened as well.
Yeah, in the
About-
language.
Yeah, it's in the
It's become
language.
cerebral
Yeah.
as opposed to, because I also do a tech show.
Yeah.
Because we're always talking about AI, and the biggest thing, the brightest minds about AI think it can never be conscious, not because it can't have our intelligence, but because it can't have feelings. And they say that consciousness is actually feelings; it's not intelligence.
Absolutely.
So, I'm getting goosebumps right now talking about that. So,
High five on that one.
high five for now.
honestly.
Seriously.
Biennale gets visitors from all over the world. Beyond art, it offers an immersion into the historical, multicultural landscape of Kochi, a city with a rich maritime past.